Never let somebody else's misery become yours. I don't know if you guys ever heard the story of the two monks. There's these two monks, right, that are going on their journey. They're trying to get to their monastery. But in the process of them trying to get to their monastery, they're also trying to adhere to their vow of silence. So during their vow of silence, they're not supposed to talk to anybody or anything like that. So there's not a word that's supposed to be spoken. So the two monks are walking. And as they're walking, they've already covered several miles. They're doing their walk. They're trying to get to where they want to go. And as they're walking, they come across this lady, old lady, and she's trying to cross a stream. Now the two monks can cross the stream with no problem, but the current is pretty strong. So the old lady knows that if she goes into the stream, what's going to end up happening is that the stream is going to suck her away, and she's going to get washed down the stream, and she's going to lose her bags, everything that she's carrying. So the woman sees the two monks, the two monks see the woman as they're approaching the stream, and the woman walks up to them and starts talking to them and begging them to please help her cross the stream. So the two monks kind of look at the woman, but then they kind of walk past her. Then just before they get to the edge of the stream, one of the two monks decides to turn around. He turns around, he walks up to the lady, he grabs her bag, and he grabs the lady, he throws the lady up on his shoulders, all right? And then he starts to walk across the stream with the lady and her bag. So he traverses the stream, he gets to the other side, he sets the woman down, he sets her bags down. She's thanking him, but he never says a word. He picks up his own bags and he continues his journey with his companion. As the two of them are walking, they're just walking. Neither one of them say a word. Several hours later, they get to the monastery, and the time for their vow of silence is over. So the one monk looks at the monk that helped the woman and goes, "I'm telling on you. You broke your vow of silence. This whole time we weren't supposed to be interacting or talking to anyone, and you went up to that lady and you picked up her bags and you carried her across the stream, and you violated your oath." So the one monk looks at the other monk and he goes, "You know what's interesting?" And the guy goes, "No, what?" He goes, "I carried that lady across the stream. However, you carried her through the rest of our journey all the way till now. So which one of us really interacted? Which one of us really talked to her?" Here's my point. My point is, don't let somebody else's misery or somebody else's drama invade your life. Don't let it distract you from your purpose. Don't let it distract you from your goal. Don't let it distract you from the things that you need to do and want to do to become a better person, a better you, a better provider, and a better overall human being. That other monk, again, was having a conversation in his head talking about all of the negativity and missing all of the good that that monk did. All of the unity that that monk brought to that young lady or that woman, the old lady, all of the good factors that he showed in his beliefs, his spiritual beliefs and his personal beliefs. You don't want to be that person. A lot of us are faced every day with different people that want to share all the negativity on God's green earth with us. They want to share all the misery, all the pain, all the things that you can't do, all the things that can't happen, all of the things that are never going to get fixed. Well, guess what? That's a negative Ned. That's the type of person, or negative Nelly. That's the type of person that you don't want to be around. That's the type of person that you don't want to associate with. That's the type of person that doesn't bring solutions to the problem. They bring more problems to the solution. So they just don't help you to move forward. And they don't help anybody to move forward. Most of the times they don't even know why they're miserable. They don't even know why they're feeling all this negativity. It's just that in some cases that's what they taught. That's what they were taught. That's what they experienced. And they don't understand how to transmute that negative behavior into a positive behavior. So all I'm saying to you today is don't take on other people's misery. Don't let other people steal your joy, your happiness, your health. Again, most of the time, it's not that you can't do it. It's the fact that they've decided that they can't do it. So they don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to have happiness. They don't want you to move to the next level. And for some of them, it's unconscious. They don't see it for themselves, so they definitely don't see it for you. But anyway, you are capable. You are able. Even the words impossible have what in it? The words I am possible. Impossible. Think about it. I am possible. Well, that I am possible also pertains to you. You are possible. Whatever goals, dreams, aspirations that you have, you can reach them if you're willing to take action and do the work. But again, it's all about knowing what you want and then moving towards that goal. Understanding that there's going to be hills, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be ups and downs, but you making the necessary adjustments as you traverse. A plane flying from New York to California. How many times is it off course? It's off course more than 90% of the time. But those little corrections are what gets you from New York to California, from New York to London, to Paris, to Sweden, to Austria, to Australia, to China, to Japan. Those little corrections in your travel. So on your road to getting to your destiny, on your road to finding your success, understand that there's going to be millions upon millions of little adjustments that you have to make. But the first adjustment you have to make to move forward is up here. Once you start making the right corrections here or start making corrections here and understand that no one correction is going to get you where you need to be, that there's going to be multiples along the way, you're on your track to living your dreams. This is Mr. Z Inspires. Please like and share. And again, if you believe that this is going to help somebody or can help somebody, share it with them. And if you have any feedback for me, please leave it. Always love to hear it. My goal is to help 1 million people change their lives for the positive and move to their greatness. Take care and be well. This is Mr. Z. Take care.